Hi, this is the part 3 video for Form 1 Chapter 1 Rational Numbers, and we are going to discuss about decimals. Let's look at the diagram below. Negative 0.5 means 0.5 lesser than 0, and positive 0.5 means 0.5 more than 0. Negative 0.5 is smaller than negative 0.1 and positive 0.5 is bigger than 0.1. Negative numbers are on the left and positive integers are on the right. First, for each of the following, represent the decimals on a number line. A. 0.6, negative 0.7, 0.2, and negative 0.3. So we find the negative decimals first, which are on the right. There are negative 0.3 and negative 0.7. Negative 0.7 is smaller than negative 0.3. Therefore, it will be like this. Next, we compare the positive decimals and it will be 0.2 and 0.6. And the answer will be negative 0.7, negative 0.3, 0.2, and 0.6. 2. The diagram below shows a straight line of length 10 cm, representing a number line. Copy the diagram and represent the following decimals on the number line. Negative 0.39 is the number closest to negative 0.5, so it is the smallest, followed by negative 0.25, negative 0.17, and negative 0.08. 3. Compare and arrange each of the following in ascending order. A. Negative 1.23, negative 1.48, 0.34, negative 0.034, and 1.034. So let's find the smallest decimal, which is negative 1.48, followed by negative 1.23, negative 0.034. And for the positive decimals, it will be 0.34 and 1.034. Therefore, the answer is negative 1.48, negative 1.23, negative 0.034, 0.34, and 1.034. B. Negative 1.456, negative 1.546, 1.456, negative 1.654, and positive 1.564. Same, we compare the negative decimals first, which is negative 1.654, negative 1.546, and negative 1.456. Negative 1.654 is smaller than negative 1.456, so it will be the first. Then we compare the positive ones, which will be 1.456 and 1.564. And the answer is negative 1.654, negative 1.546, negative 1.456, 1.456, and 1.564. 4. Compare and arrange each of the following in descending order. A. Negative 2.005, negative 2.505, negative 2.052, 2.522 and 2.452. We compare the positive integers first because we have to do it in descending order. So it will be 2.522, which is the largest decimal in this number group, following by 2.452. Then the negative decimals are negative 2.005, negative 2.052, and negative 2.505. B. 0.065, negative 0.647, negative 0.639, negative 0.68, and 0.621. Same, the positive ones will be 0.621 and 0.065. 0.621 is greater than 0.065. Then we have to compare the negative ones, and it will be negative 0.068, negative 0.639, negative 0.647. So negative 0.647 is the smallest. 5. Evaluate each of the following. 4.7 minus 7.8 multiply 0.3. First, we will solve 7.8 multiply 0.3, which is 2.34. Then we do 47 minus 2.34, and the answer is 2.36. B. 8.36 plus 3.89 close bracket divide open bracket negative 0.28. So we solve the 8.36 and 3.89 because it's in the bracket. 8.36 plus 3.89 equals to 12.25. 8.36 plus 3.89 equals to 12.25. Then we solve 12.25 divide negative 0.28. 12.25 is positive and negative 0.28 is negative, so the answer must be negative, and it is negative 43.75. 5. Evaluate each of the following. Negative 3.48 plus bracket 7.36 plus 1.24 close bracket times 0.6. So we solve the one in the bracket, which is 7.36 plus 1.24, and you'll get 8.6. Next, we solve 8.6 times 0.6. So we write it as negative 3.48 plus open bracket and open bracket 8.6 close bracket times 0.6 close bracket. Next one is negative 3.48 plus 5.16, and the answer is 1.68. 5. Evaluate each of the following. D. 0.36 minus negative 8.67 divide negative 0.3 plus 0.82. So negative and negative symbols together, it will become positive. 0.36 plus 8.67 divide open bracket negative 0.3 close bracket plus 0.82. Then we solve the divide first. 0.36 plus open bracket 8.67 divide open bracket negative 0.3 close bracket plus 0.82. 8.67 divide negative 0.3 is negative 28.9. So 0.36 plus open bracket negative 28.9 close bracket plus 0.82. Positive and negative symbols meet together, it will become positive. So 0.36 minus 28.9 plus 0.82, and the answer will be negative 27.72. Evaluate each of the following. Negative 2.65 minus 1.44 divide negative 1.2 plus 3.22. So we solve 1.44 divide negative 1.2 and it will be negative 1.2. So it is negative 2.65 minus open bracket negative 1.2 close bracket plus 3.22. Then negative symbols meet together, it will be positive because they are the same. So negative 2.65 plus 1.2 plus 3.22. So we solve negative 2.65 plus 1.2 and you will get negative 1.45 plus 3.22 equal to negative 1.77. A company donates to charity every year as its contribution to society. If the company makes a profit in that year, 2/9 of the profit will be allocated for donation. If the company incurs a loss, the company will also allocate 0.05 of the loss for the donation. If the company makes a profit of 43.2 million ringgit in a certain year and incurs a loss of 2.5 million ringgit and 6.5 million ringgit respectively in 2 consecutive years, calculate the total donations the company would have allocated for charity in those 3 years. So we have to do separately for 3 years to calculate the total amount of money this company give to the charity. So we do for the first year, we take 43.2 million ringgit, allocate 2/9. So it is 43.2 times 2/9, and the answer is 9.6. 9.6 million ringgit for the first year, and for the second year 22.5 million ringgit. 2.5 times 0.05 equal to 0.125. 0.125 million ringgit. And for the third year, 6.5 million ringgit. 6.5 times 0.05 is equal to 0.325, which is 0.325 million ringgit. Lastly, we have to add it out which is 9.6 million ringgit plus 0.125 million ringgit plus 0.325 million ringgit, and the answer is a roll of ribbon is used to tie 12 gifts which will be given to teachers on Teachers' Day. Every gift requires a length of 1.85 meter. After trying all the gifts, it was found that 2/3 of the ribbon had been used. The remaining ribbon was cut into 12 pieces of the same length. Calculate the length of each piece of ribbon that had been cut out. So first we have to find out how much we have to use to tie the gifts for teachers. So 12 times 1.85 meter, because one gift require 1.85 meter. So we have to know 12 gifts require how much ribbon to tie it. So 12 times 1.85 is equal to 22.2 meter. So we know that 2/3 of the ribbon had been used. So 22.2 represents 2/3. Now we have to find the remaining one, which they cut it into 12 pieces. So 22.2 divide 2 equal to 11.1. 11.1 represents 1/3. So 1/3 is the remaining one. 11.1, they cut it into 12 pieces. So 11.1 divide 12 equal to 0.925 meter.